name is Comrade Solomon Joseph. I am a public servant and I am the chairman of the Nigerian Union of Teachers, Zuba Branch. Like you know, in Nigeria, corruption is an endemic that have eaten into the aspect of our daily life. And it has affected both personal and secular life. Personal in the sense that the few are only benefiting from corruption. The larger society are disadvantaged. Secular in the sense that because of corruption, amenities that are meant to make life beautiful for people at the rural level are not available. So in a way, it has affected both personal and secular life. Yes, I've ever been offered a bribe, but politely I rejected it. And I used the window of opportunity available to enlighten them on the ill of corruption. At the rural areas, you are almost a local government chairman of yourself. You provide light for yourself, you provide water for yourself, you provide health facility for yourself, and yet as public servant we pay tax. These things have been budgeted for, but at the end of the day, we don't see them being implemented at the community. And so directly or indirectly, every of the populace at the local level or at the community are suffering this danger of corruption in our society. Yes, I feel empowered to report corrupt practices in Nigeria because with the Freedom of Information Act, every Nigerian is empowered to take action against corrupt practices in our society. The government is trying, but their trial is not good enough. It has affected my trust in it because I've not seen enough coordinated anti-corruption programs and campaigns. Yes, we have anti-corruption agencies seated in their offices, but the anti-corruption agency is not to go after political office holders alone. Civil servants should equally be checkmate. Political leaders should equally be checkmate. Community leaders as well should be checkmate. In fact, as a matter of fact, we see politicians as corrupt people. But as we stand today, in any group of people where you have 2, 3, 4, 5, corruption is being practiced. I want to see more campaign against corruption. I want to see a public enlightenment on the disadvantage of corruption to the society. I want to see organizations refusing to celebrate corrupt individuals. Corrupt politicians giving titles are being celebrated in churches, in mosques, and in their communities. I want to see more campaign on the disadvantage of corruption because today, sir, we celebrate successful people, not minding how they get their success. And because of this, every young growing person is determined to succeed against all odds, even if it has to go illegitimate way. And so we should let the next generation, this our present generation and generation to come, knows that this thing is a disadvantage to the populace. Only a few persons are benefiting from corruption. I wouldn't know when last job was advertised in this country. And if it has been, well, we hope that job opportunities will be gotten on merit. But as it stands today, if you go to the street of Abuja or anywhere, you will hear stories of how people are being duped in the name of I'm going to give you job. They collect money from them, and as a union leader, we settle some of these issues on daily basis. You see people coming to make a complaint, coming to make report of how they have been deceived in the name of promising them job. They make payment. At the end of the day, nothing happens. So it is affecting the mode, the means, and the process of people securing employment in our country. Yes, leveraging, like what I said, leveraging on the Freedom of Information Act, we demanded accountability and transparency in the public procurement process. And even if we are not totally satisfied with the result we got, at least a process has been initiated. And those affected now know that the community, the people they are dealing with, knows what they are doing, knows their right, knows what their interest is, and knows how to follow it up. Corruption has affected Nigeria in global reputation negatively, in the sense that as we stand now, as Nigerians, we almost don't trust ourselves any longer. It is no longer the government now. But when transaction has to do with two Nigerians, you are afraid of me, I'm afraid of you. And this has transcended to the global world. Today, if you are going to transact any business with anybody across the shores of this country, they transact with you in fear, which is not good for us. Every one of us have an atom of corruption in us. If you are moral enough, then you are able to subdue your own. I want to see enough campaign on the disadvantage of corruption, as I have earlier said. A child of 5 years, 10 years today is thinking of how to become rich all of a sudden. We have to go into a serious campaign. The community leader should be involved. The school principal should be involved. The pastor and the imam should be involved. The civil society should be involved. And in fact, as a matter of fact, if anti-corruption can be included in our school curriculum, it will not be a bad idea. So that from at a tender age, the children of our society can be taught the disadvantage of corruption. The children of our society can be taught reasons why they have to abstain totally from corruption. The society must as well stop celebrating corrupt individuals, because today nobody cares to ask how you get your wealth. Today, if you are appointed in our society into any political office, the community, your family members celebrate because they see you as the person who is going to represent their interests. They don't care what you are going to do there. All they care about is, it is our turn. So what do we get in return? These are things we have to take out of our psyche in Nigeria, and understand that public office is an office of trust. That when you are appointed into a public office, you are not there to make personal gain for yourself or for your immediate family, but to serve the community. Remember, at the end of our journey in life, everybody is going to give account of his life. And so, corruption is going to be part of the account you are going to give before God if you are a corrupt individual. So please, all of us, just like your organization is doing, you are doing quite well. Others should emulate and join you. Civil society and every other well-meaning Nigerian should get involved in this campaign, so that we can have a safe and a corrupt-free generation.